Hey girlies, it's Augusta. If you want the best, most pouty looking lips that are going to get you compliments all day long, then stay tuned. Honestly, so simple, and when I learned it, I do it basically every single day, even when I'm not wearing any face or eye makeup. I'm going to use a few products to show you how to do it in depth for a more full glam look. Trust me, this tutorial is going to change your makeup game. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, but let's get into the tutorial. First things first, you're going to need to powder your lips. This step is very important when you're doing a more full glam look because it's going to mattify any powders or cream products that you already have. Even if you've just done moisturizer, this is going to make your lip combo last all day. I'm using the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder, and it comes with this cute powder puff, so it's super easy to take on the go. It actually takes 1 second. You just apply it, and it's going to mattify and fill in any gaps around the lip area. Make sure that you don't have any residue around the lips so you can't see the powder. It's just patted into the skin. You only need a super light layer. We are not baking here. I already had a powder on this from when I was doing my makeup, so I just used the excess from there. And if you're using powder already, it's not going to even take you any longer or another step. If you've been on TikTok, you will have seen these Wonder Skin lip stains everywhere. They come on blue when you apply them, and then you wait 1 to 5 minutes and then wipe it away. I prefer to do this if I'm going out, for example, in the summer for a beach day, or if I want to have a cute lip combo while I go to the gym or want it to last all day. But if you're going to use this, I recommend doing this before you do your face makeup, because when you wipe it away, it can often smudge the foundation or makeup around your lips and then it doesn't look so good. If you want to do your lip combo at the end, I'm going to show you how to do it with this lip ink pen from Rimmel London. This does a similar thing. It stains the lips, but you don't have to wipe it off. It's like the Huda Beauty viral dupes. So depending on the occasion, choose your lip stain of choice. This is obviously optional, but this is how you're going to get the most long-lasting lip combo possible. For the lip stain, you're going to want to line your natural lip shape and not overline too much. We're going to focus the overlining when we're doing the lip liner. As you can see, it's a super natural lip stain. You can go over it a few times if you want the colour to be darker. For reference, this is shade 220 Felted Flush, but I'll have all my products that I'm using linked below. As you can see, I'm just drawing on a liner, and then afterwards, once it's sat for a few seconds, I can just rub the lips together so it naturally diffuses and ombres throughout the lip. When you're applying lip products, you always want the darkest colour towards the edge of the lip, and then you're going to go lighter as you go towards the centre. So now that we've done lip stain, we're going to move on to the actual combo. I'm going for a more toasty makeup kind of vibe lip combo. So going in with a nude brown lip liner. This one is the Rimmel London Long Lasting Lip Liner, shade 705 Cappuccino. And then, of course, I've got to go in with the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. This one is shade Toast. They go super nicely together. I recommend using a gloss that's either clear or has a light tint in the shade that's similar to the lip liner. For example, if I was doing a pink nude lip, I would use a more pink lip gloss, such as the Rimmel London Butter Me Up lip gloss. They have a bunch of nice pink shades, or the Rhode in shade Ribbon. Starting off with the lip liner, making sure that your pencil is sharp but not so pointy. You want it to be sharp enough but not too sharp that it's gonna leave a super harsh line on the edge of your lip. Remember that when you're drawing lip liner, you want to be sketching, they say, instead of drawing harsh lines. Not trying to draw a picture, we're trying to contour the lips. I like to start with the Cupid's bow, making sure that you're going to overline the center of the Cupid's bow and then line the sides of your lips exactly on the line that they are naturally, rather than overlining the whole top lip. I'm going to try and overline the top lip more than the bottom lip. That's where we get that really pouty effect. Once again, that means overlining the Cupid's bow, but keeping the shape. We don't want to do a big hill shape. You want to make sure you still get that undulation in the lips. It also makes it look way more natural rather than overlining the whole lips, which is really obvious. You can always build up the liner, so don't overline loads at the beginning, just gently overline a tiny bit and then you can always build it up. I'm using the edge of the pencil rather than pointing it directly at my lip. This is going to give a much more natural effect and make it look more realistic and like your own lips. I'm almost underlining as I get to the edge of the lip, basically not putting any product in the corners. It's giving that really nice pouty effect here, as though that's my natural lip shape. And you can rub the lips together just to diffuse the liner a little bit throughout the lips, because we're not drawing across the whole lip, just around the edge as I mentioned. So now for the bottom lip, I once again don't bring the product too close to the corner because this is going to smudge and look very messy. Using the side of the pencil to get that more natural diffused effect. For the bottom lip, I like to colour in the corner of the lip just a little bit, and this is going to give the pouty effect on the bottom lip without overlining them too much. Because the centre is going to appear lighter and the edges will appear darker. This is basically like contour for your lips. So slightly below the line where my lip has a natural shadow, basically hardly overlining them on the bottom, using the shades to emphasize the bottom lip and the overlining to emphasize the top lip. And then rubbing it together just to make it look more natural and diffused throughout the lip. Here is the finished lip liner, super natural, but once you get the hang of this technique, it's honestly game changing. I haven't gone for too fierce of an overline today since my makeup is not too overboard. I'm not going for a full glam look today, but if I was, I would just make the overline more in the center of the Cupid's bow. Next up, you can go in with a lighter shade of lipstick, just dabbing it here in the center and here, and then rubbing the lips together just as you did with the liner. This is going to diffuse the lipstick into the lip liner. This is great for a matte lip, but we know our girlies love some lip gloss. They say lipstick lasts longer, but gloss is more fun. So today we're going for a glossy look. Always make sure if you do choose to do a lipstick in the center that you're using a much lighter shade than the liner, like significantly lighter, not just 1 or 2 shades lighter. So for example, if I was going to use that, I would use probably a pale pink shade in the middle and only apply a small amount. That's really nice for a matte lip. But today I'm going to use the gloss just to diffuse the colour throughout the lip, and this is going to make them look even more pouty because the gloss will catch the light. Start with the gloss in the centre of the lips and then gradually blend it out towards the edge. Make most of the gloss on the top of the Cupid's bow and the center of the lips. This is going to make them look pouty again once more, giving a sort of contour. We don't want to drag the gloss super far out to the edges. Make sure that there's some gloss on the edge of the applicator before applying it to my lips, so that way I won't over apply the gloss. The lips together, and this is going to diffuse the gloss without bringing it too far to the sides. The center of my lips looks super shiny and pouty, but it doesn't look too distinct from the edges. If you want to be super extra, you can go in with some setting spray. This is the Rare Beauty 4-in-1 Optimizing Mist, and either set your whole makeup look or your lips depending on what you've done in your previous steps. You have the full optimized lip combo. Just look how pouty my lips look in comparison to the beginning of the video. I can't get over how full and accentuated my lips look. It honestly even makes my teeth look whiter. You can do this with any products, any lip combo color, so you can basically use it for any look that you want. As soon as I learned this technique, I've never gone back. I do it every single time I do my makeup. Let me know in the comments if you try this out, and comment your favorite lip combo as well. I have all the products linked below that I've used and mentioned on my LTK. Please subscribe if you haven't already if you like this video. It really means the world to me, and I post YouTube shorts every day, weekly uploads, as well as checking out my TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.